Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's doing really well today, and having a good morning so far. Because I woke up this morning, tried to get the best hours of sleep. All right. Um. Anyway, let's get to this video right now. First off, I'm just wanted to tell you that I am very proud of you, for doing the right thing. Because nobody believed you for what you did, you know. So sometimes, you know, it takes a man to, you know, work on his way so he can find the right person to come. Here in my hometown. All right, because it's much easier, finding somebody, you know, at another city and state, which is a far away distance relationship. All right. So, but you never gave up on yourself, and God is very pleased with you, not to send too much money with someone, because it's really hard for them, for you to pay you back, but I'm glad you chose the right way to ignore them, ignore these toxic people who would never appreciate you, you know it's pure simple, so you just gotta keep standing for yourself, because every time I stood for myself, and I didn't want to tell you that, you know because even though when a narcissist, is asking you, to do the, like, you want to do the Bitcoin, and I said blank, and I completely ignored, and I already blocked their behinds out, so yeah, God is very proud of me for, you know for doing the right thing. I just cannot stand them, because they were never at my level, honestly. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you that, no matter what, no matter how good you are, because you truthfully shown faith to God, you know because he is going to reward you for your hard work. Okay, so, because let me tell you, even though because even though if a girl, I'm sorry, even though if a person, has a kid, I will not want to marry the woman who has kids. And I said, you know what, I'm lucky. I'm that I would never had kids of my own, because God says, you have done the smartest things in your life, and that's how we can do is to, stand up for ourselves, believe in yourself for what you faithfully fighting for. Okay, so because remember, don't let them come back to your life, because if there was a toxic person who would be looking at me, I just rather go away, never look back, and never lose sight of it, okay? And because many, because sometimes life was too tough for them, they would never appreciate you for you know not to borrow money from your coworkers, because they would have been expelled, you know all right. And and because remember, God is taking good care of me, showing how a good worker that I am, trying to do what is best for myself, okay? So don't give up yourself, all right? So I just wanted to say that I'm very happy for you, that you have, you didn't give anybody no money, you didn't give no toxic girl some money. I'm just truly grateful, because here, because there I am making good money, and uh because right now I'm glad we're doing the right thing, because because at my workplace, nobody asked me for money, nobody asked me for my personal information, and here in this great state of Texas is also doing the right thing as well. I'm doing the same thing like you guys doing. um you know I'm just happy to focusing on myself, rebuilding myself, so I can do what is right. All right. So you're not alone so far, but even though if someone would wanted to send you a little bit of money, but that's okay, but I don't get to send too many people too much money, because it's pretty hard that you would not borrow someone some money, from your ex-lover, because I don't want to, I didn't want to say anything to them, because they would impersonally steal your information, and I'm not, and I'm truthfully honest about it, and because I know that the truth is always, you know, comes to light when when I said those words correctly, you know, and I meant it that way, and I don't do no wrongdoings so far. Okay, so hopefully that, you know, when I have some bad days, so I pray God, you know, and you know, just and everything's gonna be all right, and you know, no matter, you know, what difficulties that they are having. So but overall, it's all good, you know. Okay, so just remember that don't stress yourself out, you know, because you know today is a relaxation day for me after these stressful days of work. I was like, man, this kiosk machine was having too much trouble, you know, not fixing it. But I'm really glad it's working beautifully, helping this customer to make them happy lives, so we can do it all over again, you know. Okay, so just remember that you have. So I'm very proud of you for you know, for not believing, you know, that nobody believed in you, you know, but God trusted you with the big plans ahead of you in the near future. Okay, so that's my main goal to this. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to close this up before I leave here. um don't let it happen to you. Don't let nobody come back to your lives, because it's that. So they would be upset with you if you don't get back with them, you know. So but other than that, you're doing the right thing. Okay, so you know, so you're doing the best you can to, you know, because you know some people are just asking me for money, and I said nope, I don't want it. You keep it. I don't need the money, because I make money on my own. I'm not giving anybody people's money no more. That's it. I'm moving on. Okay. So it really turns out a happy day for me, that I'm going to, you know, do what it's right. Keep believing yourself, and I'm going to keep reaching all the way. All right. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. That is my message for today. Um, you showed innocence, that I'm not the one is not feeling guilty all about it, but I'm, you know, so thank you, God, for taking good care of me. These toxic girls have finally got away from me, and and God is very, very proud of you too, and I'm very proud of myself too, you know. All right. So I hope you all have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves, and we will talk about this much more next time. All right. Thank you. Take care of yourselves and stay blessed, and much peace and love to everyone. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment down below, give it a like, share your videos, okay? So I do appreciate you, appreciate the that excellent comments, because, you know, giving the greatest of advice to someone that you have actually shown that you have not given up yourself at that time, okay? So you're gonna keep rebuilding trust so we can move forward. All right, thank you, take care of yourselves, and stay safe out there.